Hello everybody, welcome back to Planty Point of View. My name is Janet and this is gonna be a video about my Syngonium collection. So something a little bit different than Hoya's. So for those Syngonium lovers out there, please leave a like. For those Syngonium haters, feel free to push the down button. Down button? What is this? Oh, the thumbs down button, there we go. This is my journey with my plants and I'm just sharing it with y'all. All right, well, let's get started. Let's start with this guy. He's a little guy, but he's the one I've had the longest. So this is my Syngonium white butterfly. So as you can see here, this leaf shape is kind of like an arrowhead. So an arrowhead on a crossbow. Let's see if it will focus on you. As you can kind of tell here, if I can get it to focus on the right thing, it's kind of bare on the stem. That is my fault partially from how it has lost leaves. Let's see, there you go. So it has lost its leaves from here, a little bit sad about that, but it's still growing. It still has a lot of new plant growth. So like you can see my dying crusty leaf because I probably forgot to water. There is new plant growth there. So trying to get it to focus on the plant and not me. Can you see it? Can you see me? There you go. Right there. So still growing, still putting out new leaves, new growth. They're pretty resilient, so you don't have to be an expert to care for them as long as you do not rot them. They do not like overwatering. They tend to have root rot problems. So just keep that in mind. I think everything just flashed. We're losing power here. And as you can tell from the background, there's like really rough winds right now. So if the lights go off and flicker and the sun goes in and out, I'm sorry. I am having trouble controlling that. I have no control of that, you know? Just one of those things in life. So anyways, about arrowheads. So this one here, like I said, is the white butterfly Syngonium. You can see how the green, the leaf has green and then white veining through it, speckling, I would say. A very unique plant. I love it. I love the way it looks. It looks like something exotic and expensive. It's really not. This one, I got it probably like in a 4-inch pot from Lowe's. And it came with just like one of those cute planters from Angel, Costa Farm brand. And so super easy to come by. They are different kinds and they're really not that expensive. There are more rare ones, which we're gonna get to. I do have a couple of those. I'm just like dipping my feet into it. So let's continue. I'll show you some of those. Alrighty, so next one. So since I already mentioned it, this is gonna be the neon, pink neon robusta, I believe, Syngonium. This guy's a little one. He's kind of been rehabbed. He's also one that I got at the beginning of my plant journey, and he got spider mites. And so he's been in a plant corner by himself for a while. I honestly cannot tell. Nope, I don't think they're gone. So we're gonna be careful where we fling this. But here, let's show you. So this guy, can you see it? Can you see it? So he has these like neon pink leaves that fade to green as they mature. This guy's very pitiful, but he is growing another little baby plant at the bottom there, which is adorable. But yeah, he's, growing happily. He has that pink neon leaf, and then when the new growth come in, it also comes in the pink, if you can kind of see that there with the light shining through. It just loves life. It really has been easy to care for. The main part that has been difficult is the problem with the spider mites. For some reason, if I'm gonna get spider mites, I will get spider mites. So I've been struggling with that with the Syngonium, not all of them. So I do know that they are susceptible to pests just like any other plant. Spider mites tend to love them, but that isn't true for everybody. I've heard people who have collected these and said they've never had a problem and issues. So there's that one. I'm gonna put them far away from the others. Which one next? Here we go. This guy. So I recently got him from a purge locally. It's a huge guy here. Look at this. Bigger than my head. Definitely. Looks super healthy, super bushy. I think they tried to stake it with this, I don't know, this branch. I'm gonna take that out. So yeah, super big, but as you can see here, let me try to hide behind it. I believe this is another white butterfly Syngonium. I told y'all I recently bought it. I bought it in the hopes that it was a Syngonium batik. And I'll go ahead and put a picture here of what the Syngonium batik looks like. That one's a little bit harder to find than like the usual things at the store right now. So I was really trying to kind of get one. And I don't think it is. So the batik, like we can compare here side to side probably. It has more striking venation than this. This to me looks like it's a lot of white and not a lot of like green. The batik has more like a green striking venation, but this one's also very pretty. It wasn't expensive, so like I'm not mad about it. Eventually I might combine all the white Syngoniums that I'm collecting apparently, because I have been on a hunt for the batik. But another detail I wanted to point out, as you can see right here, the leaf I'm holding, you see those like how the leaf is turning into 3 lobes, like 1, 2, and then the bottom. So this is more of like a mature form of the Syngonium leaf. They do change as they mature, their leaf shape. So they turn into these lobes, and you can have like, I mean, I've seen people, I am just happy. I have a couple that I'll show you later that have more leaflets, but this is amazing. I mean, again, I have been trying to get any Syngonium that looks like a batik, thinking it'll be a batik. So another recent purge had a Syngonium and he didn't know what it was. Let me get it. So this is the plant. Super cute. It's in a little terracotta pot. It came with me planted in a pot. He literally was just trying to get rid of some of his collection and I was happy to take it. So I took it because if you can see here, I mean, I'm wondering, you know, not confirmed or anything, if this will focus. See how green and striking and how the white goes all the way through the veins? It makes me wonder if it's a batik. And like, again, we will do a side-by-side comparison. I feel like online, the batik looks very neon to me. So I've never seen one in person, obviously. I can't tell the difference between a white butterfly and a batik. So it's probably my fault. But like, look how, and I'm gonna try not to drop dirt on the ground. Look how striking those veins are, right? It has to be a batik, right? Am I crazy? Am I delusional? Maybe. I mean, it's beautiful. So if it is another white butterfly Syngonium, I guess I have like 3 now. I'll take it, I guess. Compared to, where did the white Syngonium go? There we go. Compared to that, like, right? Something's different. I don't know if it is or if it isn't, but something's different. So I'm gonna go with score, but I don't know. But anyways, it's another plant to see grow, has a bunch of like babies growing in there, all kinds of leaf stages. So I'm excited. All I need is excitement. Okay, it's my excuse to buy more. So let's move on. what should we do next? And by the way, I have my little pumpkin earrings on. I feel very fall. The weather outside is changing and I'm like jumping on it. Another one that I've had for a while actually. And if I get these names wrong, I'm sorry. I will try to identify them correctly in the comments or on the screen. And welcome to suggestions. Please comment, and thank you everybody who has seen my other 2 videos. I appreciate any view, and honestly, just doing it to kind of share my happiness about the plants. Is the Syngonium Confetti. It has these green and pink leaves. Green leaves with pink splashing, kind of like confetti. That's probably why it's called that. All right, so pointing on the obvious over here. But like you can see like right there, maybe. It's just very beautiful, light green with light pink. So this plant's kind of growing unruly. Syngoniums like to trail. Some of them are trailing, some of them are called, I think, pixie, so they stay kind of compact and short. This one recently decided to put out long runners of leaves, and since I don't have it staked up, it was growing tiny leaves, so I decided to propagate them. I have actually tried to film this video twice, and I had propagated them in the video, but of course, my phone decided to knock over and die, and now I had to get a new phone and couldn't get my videos back. So that's okay, we're moving past, we're filming again, better quality I hope, and now we have a little cute propagation. Look at this thing. It's absolutely adorable. It's like a little confetti bouquet. If you can see that with the light changing so badly. So yeah, just a bunch of propagations. I cut them at the node. They hopefully will start rooting up here within the next 4 weeks. Sometimes they root quickly. And then we can have another Syngonium plant. Kind of pass around the love, maybe, you know, trade for something else. Possibilities are endless, but honestly, sometimes I have trouble cutting my plants. So big step for me here. I have 2 other jars full of cuttings. So if they do all go through, mostly you'll lose some propagations most of the time. And so if they all go through, then I'll have a lot of propagations to share and a lot to build a new plant with. So I'm excited. Okay, let's go to the next one. I'll show you this one. This is another confetti. I'm telling you, I have a lot of duplicates. Another confetti plant. It, if I can get it to, guys, this thing is just concentrating on me. There we go, sort of. So it has, again, pink splashing, confetti kind of throughout. Very beautiful. I'm trying to show y'all what this thing is. I'm learning how to use a new phone, so I'm so sorry. There, can you see? Kind of, not really, a little bit. So the leaves have this like confetti look, where it's a green and a pink speckled between. Again, this is just another pink confetti. This one was a rehab. It was actually gifted to me as a rehab, which I didn't mind. I knew what I was getting myself into, and so as long as I knew, I kind of could prepare and keep my other plants safe. So I took it, and it's growing, it's losing leaves, it's doing what it wants, and so I'm kind of just leaving it alone. But it does have some good roots in there, so I'm okay with it. Alrighty, so let's see, what else can we show you? I'm talking like there's 2 of me, but there's 1 of me, and I'm talking by myself, so This is another rehab. I believe I bought it, or if it was a cutting, I bought it for cheap. It had spider mites and I did not know it actually. So be careful, like I said. Some people are more careful with their plants. Some people spray more, some people just have spider mites and they don't take care of it. That's just how they live their lives. So just be careful, but I found out I had spider mites. It's been in quarantine ever since. Don't know if they're gone. I've been spraying. I'm trying to treat them. But it grew water roots. It was in water and it grew tons of roots. And so just the other day, recently, I potted it into soil, and you could probably see some of those roots peeking through there. I mean, if you can actually see them here, let me see if I can get you a good shot. Right there, there's like a bunch of reflecting lights, so I'm so sorry. Okay, so anyways, it's very rooted. It has been putting out new growth. Like, look at that little churro. It's so cute. Reminds me of like when jalapenos come out of a plant. Like, I know that's really weird, but that's what they look like to me. So anyways, look at that leaf, guys. Like, if it's concentrating on it, I'm trying to make it concentrate on it or focus on it without it losing the light behind. So we're a little backlit here today. Look at that striking color. If you can see any of that, it's green, it's speckled green with a pink vein in the middle. This leaf is pink with green. Okay, so I have my suspicions. Let's see. There we go. I have my suspicions that this is a pink splashed Syngonium. It's a suspicion because the confetti is, you can see the sprinkling of confetti through the leaf. This one's more like sections of speckling of green, and then the pink is the original color. Like, the pink is the main color, and then the dark green is spotted between. That's what it looks like to me. So I think, now I might be wrong, this is a Syngonium pink splash, which this is not my only one, again. I got it and I accepted it. I took it as a rehab. It was cheap, and I was like, I'm gonna grow it. If it grows, it grows. If it dies, it's really sad, but like, maybe I'll get to see cool leaves. So it's been growing, it's been thriving. It has a lot of little nodes there, kind of stacked together, and a new growth point right in the middle. So I'm excited to see this grow. These leaves have been drooping since I repotted, but they look a little yellow, so I think they're just ready to go. I think it was from when it was in water and it needed soil. So we've done that. I'm gonna spray it down again, kind of quarantine it a little bit, but those, I can see the roots in here and they are fuzzy roots. So super excited to see what this turns into. Sorry, people are crazy with their cars. Okay, bye-bye, sir. But yeah, a pink splash Syngonium, possibly. Let's put him down. Let's go to this one. This one's still in water. I think I received it as a free cutting at a plant trade event locally. Let's see here. I need to do some maintenance on this guy, actually. So this is a Syngonium Maria Illusion. So can you kind of see it has that red color on the leaf, kind of like a red background, and then has green around it. So it grows in like a very dark red. It's so backlit. I'm so sorry about this lighting. But if you can, let me hide. It's too smart for me. Okay, hide me. Take the plant, please. Yeah, there we go. A little bit better. So see that, like that red color? It is on red stems, red backing, And then they come in very red, as you can see that new growth right here. Yeah, sorry, here we go. So this has been rooting. It has a lot of roots, as you can tell. A little tiny Syngonium Maria illusion. There we go. Okay, let me put that back in water. We're getting down to the nitty gritty of my favorite Syngoniums, okay? These are the ones that are a little bit harder to find. The ones that, well, not anymore, some of them are, but the ones that like aren't just at your local Lowe's usually. So let's start with this one. It's a 2-leaf one. How exciting, right? So this is my Syngonium Albo. Mine is not as impressive as other people's. I have seen nicer ones with more white variegation, but you know what? I am happy with what I have here. So let's see if I can get it to focus on that leaf. Yeah, so you can kind of see there. Doesn't have much of the white variegation, has a couple spots there, but I'm excited. It's a 2-leaf one. I have lost leaves when I potted it. It's in a very chunky soil mix. Again, that's to help prevent overwatering, and then it's in terracotta. But also underwatering can be bad for your plants. So it's kind of like a balance, the balance of life. Yeah, okay, no, we're gonna cut that out. Okay, cool. Okay, so I love that Syngonium. It's another great one. They're less expensive now than they were even just like 6 months ago. So you can probably find them locally, cuttings, and then even established plants for not that much. Depends on your area where you live. So next one here is my pink splash Syngonium. So this is the one that I actually bought as a pink splash. It did have a lot of shipping problems, so it probably is looking a little crazy, but I've had this now for 6 months or so. Let's see here. Whoops, spilled dirt. There you go. Oh my God, look at that leaf. Front and center. So, like you can see, that variegation of pink, it's just splashed in there, woven into the green. I mean, I am dying. Okay, now, remember I told y'all that some leaves, when they're mature, can turn into multiple lobes. So, let's look at this. Don't look at me, camera. Okay, look at that. Okay, so that's half a pink leaf on this side. And then it has 3 leaflets. So this one's completely separate, if I can get closer. Oh, it turns super dark. Okay. So this one here is separated mostly from the main leaf. And then this one's almost there. So it does really cool things. And then look at this beauty, okay? I mean, it has 1, 2, 3, 4 leaflets. 4, guys. And it is beautiful. It is speckled with pink, splashed with pink, I should say. So this guy, you can see at the bottom here, he has like 2 stalks. And this is bare. This is where this plant's coming from. So I'm hoping maybe there's another growth point in there somewhere and one day he'll sprout. But for now, I mean, I'm happy with this, and I have that other one. So I am ecstatic. Is that a word? Yes, it is. With those leaflets. Yes, guys. Okay, let's move on. So down to the last 2 plants. So this one, oh my God, look how neon it looks in the light. Okay, sorry guys, I love plants and I'm freaking out, and I see them every day, but it's just exciting to share them. Okay, so this is my Hoya. I can only think about Hoyas, but yes, this is my Syngonium, a Syngonium, Janeth. We are doing a Syngonium BTO. Okay, this is Syngonium, and I'm gonna say it wrong, Chiapenez. Here, let me, Chiapens, there we go. Syngonium chia pens. It has these like long, narrow leaves with very nice veining. And kind of like not as separate as those other Syngonium leaves, like at the top here. It kind of like they're both very close and narrow. This is a 2-leaf plant for me. Let's see if we can get it to focus. Yep, 2-leaf plant. I think it came to me with 2 leaves. So one of them must have died off after shipping. But ever since then, it's been stable. It has been growing. It's been happy. I mean, it has been growing a lot, obviously. But this was a new leaf for it, and it's not that bad. I love it for what it is. It does have, it's in moss. That's how it was sent to me. It is rooted in moss. Look at that. Let's see if I can show you. With all those reflections in there. If you can see there. And so it does have another little plant in here that it came with. It's just like a stick. If y'all can even see that right here. It does have a growth point in there. I'm not going to try to show you. It probably won't pick up. But it has a growth point. So hopefully that'll eventually put out leaves. Okay? Now, down to the final one. We have made it, guys. Like, do a drum roll, please. That's my drum roll, because I don't know if I'll find that. I don't know if I find that sound. I'm new to editing. Okay. Ta-da! Oh my God. Are y'all seeing this plant? Can you see the plant is my question. The lighting is going in and out. Look at that. If you can. So this is a Syngonium 3 Kings. Yep. Okay. This is a backwards leaf, but here we go. If you can see there, it has green on green variegation through the middle. And this is another good example. This one's a more variegated leaf here. But look, I mean, it just shoots out from the middle and then has like a light green outline, almost silver. It's beautiful. I just recently got this plant and I'm so excited. It was affordable. It wasn't that expensive. I think I paid 20 bucks for this, and it was potted already. Same person who sold me the potted, the one I hope is a batik, you know? But I mean, it's just beautiful. I am enjoying it. I'm excited to see how it grows its next leaf. It has one growing right there. You can already see the variegation. I mean, I'm excited. I'm just excited. I think it's one plant in here, but it has been growing nicely. It looks like in this pot, so I'm not gonna unpot it. I'm gonna leave it. I'm gonna watch it, and I'm gonna watch it grow. It's new growth, so that's exciting. But yeah, I think right now this is like my most exciting Syngonium I have, just because it's probably the newest, to be honest. But the variegation's beautiful. I've been wanting it. My friend got one recently and I was in love. We were supposed to trade for one, or trade a piece of one for something else, but we hadn't set it up, and I saw it on a purge and I just was like, please give it to me. So we'll trade something else with her, but I am loving it. Eventually, like if I could trade, a piece of this for something else that I want, that's like the best of all worlds, So I'm excited. So yeah, so that's my Syngonium collection. I don't know, I'm gonna have to put a count on the screen possibly. I have a couple, but a lot of them are duplicate. I think Syngoniums are fun. I think they're a great alternative to something to grow for people that are newer at keeping houseplants. They tend to be easier. What I mean by easier is they're easy to come by. They grow roots pretty easily. There's very different varieties of Syngoniums with different variegation. Lighting wise, mine are from anywhere from medium to highlight. I don't recommend direct light, especially on the ones with white irrigation, because those don't have chlorophyll in them. The leaves are able to burn easier. Watering wise, I water when they droop. So I don't have a good example because I think I watered them all recently. But when any of the plants start to, I'll show you with this one. When any of the plants start to kind of like hang like this, like you'll see it hang down, that's when I water. That's just the way I can tell. Just see what your plant is doing. Investigate. Investigation nation, right? I don't know what I'm saying. Okay, so anyways, that is the end of the video. Thank you so much for joining me once more. I am enjoying it, so I hope you are too. Please consider subscribing. If not, leave a like, leave a comment, say hello, say bye, anything you'd like, okay? So next time, we shall see what we film next. Thank you for joining me, and till next time, peace out, everybody.